What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. We got ROCSTAR 2800 from over there at Smut Free TV, and he pretty much speaking on WACK100 going on Figmunity with RELL and AD. You know, they were speaking on ROCSTAR, so we got to hear what ROCSTAR got to say pertaining to that whole situation. I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing my reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Shout out to the Dice Crew. Let's rock.
Let's get into it. ROCSTAR reacts. WACK100, Smuts, myself, ROCSTAR 2800. Once again, on Figmunity World. This time, AD and RELL just let them. They just let them. So we got to get to it. I know a lot of people know I called in. You know, I got the text that they was on, you know. So I called in because all I want to do is address whatever you're saying. Right then and there, we can get it straight. So you can't just run with your narrative and, you know, but of course, they didn't answer. They didn't call back. And my thing is, you know, if WACK was sitting there and if I was sitting there and WACK would have called in, they would have answered their phone for sure. So a lot of people saying that.
Y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do y'all feel like RELL or AD, whoever ROCSTAR was calling, do you feel like they should have answered that phone call? You feel me? Or do y'all feel like, you know, they just let it be what it be? But I do kind of agree with what he said a little bit. Like, I think if WACK would have called and the roles was reversed, I think they would have definitely answered that because, you know, WACK is also like walking content for show. You know what I mean? If he would have answered whatever he would have said, wrong, right, disrespectful, whatever, told the truth, told a lie, whatever, it just would have made for great content. So I definitely think they would have answered that phone call if that was WACK calling. You know what I mean? Maybe not, though. That's just what I'm thinking. But y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do you feel like they should have answered and gave ROCSTAR the opportunity to clear his name or speak his side of the story in that situation?
Oh, you ain't big enough, you ain't that, but what about my rapport as a keyway? I'm supposed to be a keyway. AD, we got a hell of a rapport. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out where's.
Well, I gotta go back to this, like I always say, man. I would like to say that, you know, RELL and AD got more of a love, alignment, and relationship with WACK as opposed with ROCSTAR. And, you know, this is still a business at the end of the day, and they definitely gonna benefit more on the business side of things for dealing with WACK as opposed to dealing with ROCSTAR. That's just how I feel about it, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know, Dice Crew.
Am I tripping or is they really tripping? So we're going to figure it out. We're going to react to this because I really haven't seen the full clip. I ain't really seen none of it. I mean, I called in. I was busy doing something else. They didn't want to answer. It is what it is. But I did hop in the chat. I think I did hop in the chat. But we're going to get to it right now. ROCSTAR's in the chat. ROCSTAR's in the chat. WACK is a clown. Before we start this, so ROCSTAR's in the chat. If you watching this, if you locked in with me, we ain't going for nothing. We ain't backing down. This is what happens when somebody creates narratives. When they want you to be a part of their narrative and you ain't going for it and you doing your own thing, I just want y'all to realize and really look closer into this than what it is.
Talk about it. What you say once, say twice. So that's how the fallout of ROCSTAR. Y'all watch No Jumper. Every segment, episode, I found a way to promote that nigga's platform. Always shouting him out. I ain't part of this shit. I know the nigga trying to come up, right?
Bro, you want to be a part of it. You ain't a part of it, but you want to be a part of it. You coming in my room. You staying in there all night. You infatuated with the room. You love the room. You beg for a beam, cry for a beam. Come on.
The nigga called me again, WACK, I ain't got no gas money. I got some ownership in the dealership down.
I ain't never called him for no gas money. Ever in my life. Never.
Y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do y'all believe WACK about ROCSTAR asking for some gas? Or do y'all feel like WACK is taking telling the story?
Oh man, I bust moves, you feel me? So tell him to prove that. Tell him to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. Like, if y'all gonna believe anything, so I'm gonna let y'all run with that. But to me, that's just is a little of him, because it just tells you what he really thought of you. Because I ain't even have to do that, and this is what he automatically thinks of me. You feel me? But I'm really a hustler. He ain't gonna talk about them deals I was trying to bring to the table that he wasn't acknowledging, because he on some old. He really on some sneaky backdoor backbiting. You feel me? Fake and cool, trying to be cool. You feel me? And I'm just playing it how it goes. So.
And then in Scottsdale, I said, look, they got a car show. They're gonna pay you $50 an hour, put on all black, stand there, bunch of white people. He go to the Toyota dealership, stand there, they give him his little $400-500. Right? Looking out for the nigga. Cause ain't no Crips ever did none of this shit. Fuck all these niggas. The more he say that, the more I know I can't trust you. But
and then it's like, bro, what am I saying to you? Like, it's crazy that people will believe this, bro. I'll never go against my hood for you, homie, or go against any, like, you feel me? Now, it was a lot of bandwagon, a lot of niggas that was hating what we was doing, and I caught a lot of slack for dealing with you, but I was trying to bridge a gap. And you just, you weird. You can't be cool. So that's the real fallout, because you can't be cool. You want to play these little games, think you bullying somebody online, thinking you moving weight, doing what you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing that I had to show you. And it's still cracking right now.
But because he mentioned his kid, I helped look out for him. So now.
And then look at these niggas just sitting there. Look at AD just sitting there, bro. Like on everything, homie. Like, say something. Like, why you ain't gonna say nothing? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's where.
It looked like to me, low key, that ROCSTAR is definitely, he very high and shit like that, right? And I don't mean that to make no insult, but it's funny. But I feel like, sometimes it's nothing you can say if you just don't know the truth. Like, I don't think RELL or AD really know if WACK is lying or telling the truth. So the best thing they can do is not co-sign or agree with what WACK is saying.
What's that with it? Like, that's confusing me. The whole body language, the whole, you feel me? Like, speak up for the homie, though. A real one, though.
He say little shit. Don't say nothing about me on the 1st and think because you ain't heard nothing on the 10th is over. No. I like to wake a nigga up to shit. Y'all see how I woke Big Sad up to it? I came on there and said, you telling you's a rat. Nigga, you ain't got no work. Nigga, I'm gonna have to work tomorrow. I let 14 tomorrows go by. And he started saying, I told you to have no work. Midnight, steel frame, boom, interrogation room. Nigga, if I say I got it, I got it. I got all kind of shit on motherfuckers.
What you just showed us right now was crazy.
And he got on there and told future artists fuck his mom and all type of shit too.
ROCSTAR lined him up. I didn't know this nigga. He said, yo, come to the...
Here we go. ROCSTAR lined him. I don't know this, bro. I ain't like, that's what you do. You line yourself up, which is hilarious.
Room, this nigga talking and whoop, and come over here and have a music conversation with him. I didn't know the nigga. I didn't know he was future artist. I didn't know him. So when I come in, if you listening to the content,
So he didn't let you know ahead of time.
he ain't tell me nothing. Yo, WACK, this nigga, he drop an album. Tell me nothing. Yo, WACK, this nigga, he drop an album.
He lying. Look at AD. AD like, AD know what's happening. AD know I'm gonna let him know what's going on. What the playing field is. It is what it is. Now, the Doughboy stuff. Doughboy wasn't supposed to. It was simple, but WACK got to think like, bro. Listen.
And just for some of y'all who might not be privy to who Doughboy is a dude from, I want to say he from Cleveland, Ohio, but he's like a part of Free Band Gang, and that's Future, one of his companies and brands that he represent, his record label or something like that. So just to say that for those who not familiar with who Doughboy is. And he, I'm not like I don't just keep up with him, but he definitely be making some good songs and stuff like that, and he got some good motion. Shout out to Doughboy.
Hey, this nigga play games, bro. He know how to get a reaction out of somebody. He know what to say, how to say, and come at people. So Doughboy, it kind of triggered Doughboy to say what he really wanted to say. Because I don't think he was on that. Everything was cool. Everything was good. Like I said, even when he started to say it, I told Doughboy to chill. Niggas ain't, just chill. And so Wacko think is, oh man, you already had a conversation, bro. And I told him, listen, it can go either way. He know that. I used to tell Wack, hey man, it can go either way with Wack. If you want to holler at him, that's on you. You feel me? So he didn't like that. He probably got caught up in some stuff with the whole Doughboy situation. You got to think that's Future artists, which Birdman love. And Birdman already told him, leave Future and them alone. So.
Come in, get me, ask for the opinion in the music industry. Okay, cool. He called me, I come to the room. If you listen to him, like, hey, what's up, bro? What's your name? Yeah, okay, what's your stage name? I'm like, oh man, you got some good numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the Spotify. I'm doing ROCSTAR.
Being genuine though.
Yeah, I'm being genuine. The nigga had good numbers. I never heard of the nigga. I don't know he signed the Future. Yeah, but homie, he had already told ROCSTAR he had a problem with me about Future, right? If he'd have told me something about Future, I wouldn't have came because Birdman had asked me to lay back. So I would have been like, nah, I ain't gonna come over there because it might lead to something. You know what I'm saying? So dudes start getting at me about Future, and I'm like, God damn, where this coming from?
Like I told him, and Wack no. Bro, I give people the option to come deal with you. He can go this way, that way. He act like he wanted to be on this way, like everything was cool, but you triggered him. So, like, you line yourself up, homie. Like, time after time, it's easy to gaslight you. Niggas can gaslight you right now, boy. You so easy. You so easy. Nigga tell you anything. See, one thing about Wack, he don't do his own research. You feel me? Other people do research for him. He wouldn't know nothing about it if it didn't got text to him or hit him. You see how you be squinting and stuff? Everything got to be sent to him. Trust me. He don't know nothing about nothing. And that stuff being sent to you don't even be facts, but you just run with it. Because you think you got this, whatever, man. But we're going to keep it going. I don't know how these niggas ain't speaking up for a real one, though.
I'm from whole time, ROCSTAR no. So ROCSTAR is the one telling me the nigga in town. Call him out. So I say, nigga, you in LA, I'm on my way back from Vegas. At the time, I'm at the 15 and the 210 split. I'm coming in to the studio. ROCSTAR said, tell that nigga I'll come get you. Right? He lining the nigga up.
Bro, this nigga lying, bro. This nigga told me I got the content, and we could play the content too. This nigga told me $10,000. Bring him to my studio. Bring him to where I'm at. Wack, nigga said $10,000. I'm like, yeah, we already on the road. Okay, for sure. Boom. I'm about to plug it so they can come holler. You feel me? But I'm telling Doughboy, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just pull up and have a conversation with this man. Like, feel me? So, I don't know, man.
Now, that can be taken a few different ways. Like, ROCSTAR said that he agreed to try to bring Doughboy somewhere for the $10,000 that Wack was bringing up, offering. But he also said that he told Doughboy that he gonna make sure don't nothing happen to him and he got his back. So, if he just wanted to take like a finder's fee, like an introduction fee, just so he could create put the situation together and they could have a conversation or whatever, then, maybe ROCSTAR ain't wrong. But if he was gonna take the $10,000 and he wasn't gonna try to have Doughboy back, then people can definitely view that as you was kind of lying Doughboy up or willing to. And I don't even know if Doughboy knew about that or he didn't. But if he did know, then that means ROCSTAR probably wasn't trying to just go so foul. But if Doughboy did know, then that could be tricky.
If y'all want to believe this, believe it. But to me, this is amusing. But I gotta speak on it in such a manner to understand that. Look, this is a sickness that this man has by twisting up, lying, and wanting to confuse people. AD looking like he ain't. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. But he ain't buying it. He kind of bypassing it, but at the same time, he ain't speaking up. And that's what niggas is on like. And it's kind of is beyond disappointing. You understand me?
That's the first night ROCSTAR and KK came over there, right?
ROCSTAR is calling me.
Yeah, that's great, right?
Yeah, that's great. Look, I call AD, calling T-RELL. AD over there laughing now. You feel me? But it's like, come on, man. Like, answer the phone.
So he lined the nigga all the way up. I can go to my phone and show the nigga the text. You telling me, I don't know this nigga. I don't know nothing about this dude respectfully. I don't know you. I wouldn't even care, but ROCSTAR knew he had a problem with me about Future. So he knew get me in the room, dude was going to eventually say something, and he knew I was going to react. Now, if you listen to that content, I tried to get away from it because I gave Stunner my word I was going to let it be. He said, Wack, I love you.
That's crazy. They ain't call me back. They not trying to switch this. They gonna let him talk and spit his narrative.
Now, you know, maybe in the future, AD&T RELL is gonna have ROCSTAR come on there so he could just speak his side of things, but just on a whole nother episode. You know, maybe that's what they gonna do. But if they don't, then, you know, I could definitely see that, you know, being kind of not okay with ROCSTAR, because you get on this big platform and you let a person put these things out there about me, and, you know, you don't give me the same opportunity to kind of clear my name or tell my side to these same people on this big old platform, then, you know, you participated with a narrative about me that I don't really agree with. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I go.
Every time. It's crazy to me. It's like, you feel me? And I don't expect no loyalty, but I got good rapport with individuals. I've never been no sucker. Always been solid with individuals. You understand me? And sometimes it's just like, hey, man, chill. Like, enough is enough. Like, speak on something positive about him. Like, but you can't, because you hate that you ain't make me out to be none of your little minions. You understand me? And I'm still standing. You feel me? After the fact, you want to make believe like you took something, you did something to me, or, boy, you ain't do nothing. I'm not affected none, other than I'm annoyed.
I love Future. Can you let that go? No problem. Like you calling me, right? No problem. Fuck it, I'm leaving alone, right? So ROCSTAR, he was lining a lot of shit up and sitting back playing possum, like, you know, he didn't know what was going on.
Man, he done told him, man, fuck him and fuck Future.
Bro, it led to that after he got at me. He said, what's up with you and Pluto? When the nigga said it, I was so far gone. I said, nigga, Pluto, the fuck are you talking about a planet for? I ain't thinking.
I ain't gonna lie, that's funny. That's funny. Wack is hilarious, man. Wack is an idiot. He said, what are you thinking about a planet for?
Nah, Future. What you mean? He got at me. He said, what's up with you and Pluto? When the nigga said it, I was so far gone. I said, nigga, Pluto, the fuck are you talking about a planet for? I ain't thinking, nah, Future. What you mean, Future? Yeah, I'm signing Future.
He trying to clean it up. He trying to clean it up because Birdman was on his ass about that whole leave Future alone, all that, and you know what I'm saying? But listen.
Talk, nigga, but that's how that happened. That weekend, I'm gonna make you remember. We called him and beat him at the club. We was wearing Future ass out that whole weekend. The 60s called him on fucking, what the fuck is that club? Used to be area off fucking La Cienega over there. You can Google that shit. Future security guard beat at the...
Implicating the 60s code. You see how he got a hate for Crips? Y'all see that? You see how he threw the 60s in there so fast? Oh, it was the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. He hate them niggas. The 60s did something bad to Wack back in the day.
I mean, you know, I definitely will say that I don't think that was Wack's position to just say, you know, some people was, I mean, he didn't really say like the 60s was like they actually did a crime or committed a crime. But I mean, you know, you kind of attaching them to a situation which it could give them a bad look or put a bad light on them. So maybe that wasn't Wack's position to do.
Not like the 60s.
At the club, right? Because he had a debt with somebody at the table. So when we coming through the joint, right now, I didn't let it go because I could prove it. Because when I chased the nigga down and he ran into the thing, I wasn't connected.
And I will say this, ROCSTAR said that Wack got a problem with the Crips. I mean, by natural, you know, he should definitely have a problem with Crips just because that's what he's raised off of. You know, back in the day, people like Wack and them, people growing up in like that 90s that that 80s and that, you know, stuff like that, you know, that's what it was more so about. You know, it was more about the Crip and the Blood situation. So these is his direct enemies, so he could have that type of hate. But when it comes to business, it don't look like he just got a total hate for all Crips. I feel like he got some love for certain Crips, but he definitely got some dislike for certain Crips. Just like he got certain love for certain Bloods and stuff, but he don't got certain love for certain Bloods. That's just how I gather it.
In the plane, he threw his phone at me. The nigga on the phone say, "Wack, out of respect to me, let it be, I'ma pay the debt." Right? And that's a very close dude to me. He said, "Wack, I don't know why these niggas lying, but just let it be for me." I let it be. So Rockstar's a nigga that like to throw a rock and hide his hand.
So Future ran from you.
He ran for me and Big U.
So we should throw
a rock and hide my hand, man. Come on, bro. Like, face the fact that you launch yourself up and you kind of maybe punctured the relationships that you have with these people over some of the shit that you did in my room. But that was on you flowing freely, but trying to blame it on me because it wasn't part of your room, because you wanted me to be part of the 100 side. See, I know your whole mentality. Now, if I would have been part of the 100 side, you probably would have took that on chin. That's your shit. You got to be accounted for. But since you in Smoke Free TV or Hip Hop Trends at the time, you could say that's not your room. That's a whole nother nigga room. You see the play on there, y'all? This nigga, it's a play every time on how he run. It's a method to his madness every time. And I done figured it out. And I don't think he like that. He know where I stand with it. And that's why I'm on this side and he can stay where he at. You feel me? And it is what it is. I'm disappointed in AD T-Rail. T-Rail didn't call me back. AD called me back after the fact. We hollered, but I'm highly disappointed in these individuals as being comrades in this and peers in this. But, I take it on the chin. It is what it is, right? Every time. But, I just got to leave it where it's at with everybody in this game.
So we should be hearing that in the next Drake diss.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. This was like 2016.
What else you tell Drake, nigga? You got some ammo on everybody.
Oh,
you.
Oh, I got shit on where I need to have it on.
That nigga Birdman, he called your ass. I done figured it out now. Wack is the source.
I got some